All right, for more on this, we can speak to Sanjaya Senanayake. He's a infectious diseases professor and is joining us from Canberra, where he works at the Australian National University. Professor Senanayake, good to have you on the programme. Now, how would you assess how Australia has dealt with the pandemic thus far, and are you confident about this vaccine rollout?
Yes, thank you for having me. Australia, along with our neighbour New Zealand, we've been fortunate, and I think we've done quite well with regard to the pandemic. So Australia has had about just under 30,000 cases of COVID and just under 1,000 deaths, and we haven't had any deaths this year. So compared to other parts of the world, we've done very well. And to some extent, that success has allowed us to start our vaccination rollout a bit later. It's given us an opportunity to watch the rollout in other parts of the world, where now we've had about 180 odd million people vaccinated, to see how the program has gone. And I think it is the right time for our program to start. And we're hoping that by October, November, December, we can finish vaccinating those we need to vaccinate.
And that'd be quite an achievement, wouldn't it? And the fact that Australia has taken a little while longer than other countries to begin vaccinations has given it time to see the efficacy of these vaccines and see that there are no side effects. Yet there are anti-vaccination protests being held in major cities. What's being done to try and reassure people that the vaccines are safe to use?
I think what is being done in Australia are the same strategies that are being used in other parts of the world, just trying to educate, to reinforce that immunization has been a strategy we've used for decades in this country and around the world. And with COVID-19, even though it's been faster than it ever has been before, the studies have been open, transparent, and our regulatory authorities won't let a vaccine be used unless they think it is efficacious and safe. And we just have to keep giving those messages. Thankfully, in Australia, the people who don't want to get vaccinated, that proportion is quite low. There are people who are hesitant, and I hope that ongoing educational messages will get them to be vaccinated in the end.
No, I agree with that, Professor Senanayake. Let's hope everyone takes the vaccine who is due it. Thank you very much for your time.